Hello, everyone. Auntie Mabel is live. Oh, wow. I might need to use extra lighting. The sun is shining. It should be bright enough. Oh, welcome, welcome. I can see a few people are there already. Oh, you're all welcome. Thank you once again for coming to support me. I'm just going to add extra lighting. It looks all right when I'm viewing like this, but sometimes when you watch playback, it can be a bit blurry. I'm going to try and cover this. It's a shame though, we don't get that much sunlight. We're getting sunlight today. And I've got to have to close the sunshine because it tends to shine too much. I can see some people there already. Oh, thank you. I can see the like button already clicking. Thank you all for coming to support me. Please just give me a second. I'm just sorting out my lighting. I thought the sunshine, the sunlight coming from outside would be enough. Welcome to another live video. We have a very interesting topic today. I hope you're all excited. Sorry about that. That's my lighting. I'm showing you guys my amateur light. Oh my goodness, what is that? Yes, I think someone is sending me a message. Right. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Nice to see all of you again. Another beautiful Saturday. The weather is actually very good in the UK today. Surprise, surprise. We've had a very raining May in UK. So at least the sun is shining today. So yeah, it's a very good sunny day. However, I'm going to add some lighting because it depends on the gadget you are playing from. Sometimes it can still come out dark despite the brightness from outside. Okay, I need to push this back a bit. Thank you. Lean on me with Cristiano KK. Sun in America too. That's good. We better make the most of this lovely sunshine because we're always undated with cold weather, aren't we? We always have to deal with all the cold weather. Yeah, who else is there? Please tell me who you are. I can see 6 people there already watching. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get my curtains to show the light sunshine, but not in my face. I'm learning as I go along on this thing, Please, anyone that is joining us, hit the like button. There are 6 people watching, only 3 like buttons so far. Apparently, when you hit the like button, it promotes the awareness for more people to know we are here. Please bear with me. There are a few people who always ask me to send a reminder. I'm not popular enough for everybody to see the notification and come on straight away. Don't worry, we will get there. That's why we are working so hard. Thank you very much. Lean on me. Oh, you are busy. You are a busy lady. You just finished your Igbo class live stream. Yeah, you're here already. Thank you. I really appreciate your support, all of you. Oh, Jane, thank you. Oh, Luana, my adopted sister, my adopted little sister or younger sister. I'm adopting all of you all over the world, whether you like it or not. Oh my goodness, Mabel. You're adopting everybody, whether they want you to adopt them or not, you don't care. I have many places to go to now. Yeah, we have a very interesting topic. Another interesting topic we have got today. I'm excited about this topic. If any of you that on so if any of you are first daughter of, I know there are never any men here. Even when some of them watch, they just watch alongside their wife or partner. So if there's any first son or first daughter here today, let us know. Start putting it in the comment section. Should I take this off? Let me show some flesh. I hope you guys don't mind. Auntie Mabel is warm in here. Auntie Mabel is showing some flesh. My SU days are over. We used to cover up a lot, don't we? I'm going to leave this like this. Oh, it's warm here. Let me enjoy a bit of fresh air. Oh, yes, yes, of course. You are the first one. Sorry, guys, I just dropped something. Christiana, you are the first one. Oh, you're my first younger sister. I know you too. You like to do strong IO, but I know I'm still a lot older than you because I know you. You like to do. You like to carry everybody along as well. Oh my goodness, Luana, you are speaking Esan. That's very good. Oh my goodness. She's not even Nigerian. She's speaking Esa. That shows you've been a good student of my class. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not going to waste too much of your time today. I'm just going to dive into this as quickly as possible. I just need to remind one person that specifically said I should remind her. Yeah. Because I know she might be at work. Sometimes. Okay. I think the lighting looks okay, but you can never have too much lighting when it comes to all this all this video and videos expert people. Yeah, they said the more the light, the better. Yeah, I think it's good like this. Yes, yes. Thank you, everyone. So I'm just going to dive right into the topic of today so that I don't keep us for too long. How do you guys feel about my purple? If those who know me now should know purple is my favorite color. Anything purple goes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, to begin with, please, this is a live stream. I'm trying to be sounding professional now. This is a live stream. So any of you that are watching this as a playback, so please leave me comment in the comment section of this video after the live stream, obviously. Then those of you who are here, thank you very much. I know you are a very lovely audience. You always engage in the live chat. So this is our topic. We are all going to discuss it today. Oh wow, lean on me. So it's your Christiana, so it's your color as well. That's good. It's royal, isn't it? So we are the royal people of the royal priesthood. We belong to the royal family, the most important royal family above. Yeah. So this my earring. One of them is turning the other way, but it doesn't matter. As long as you guys can see it, that's what that matters. Yeah. So yeah, this topic today is another interesting one. Thank you, thank you. I always have one of you every day that tend to engage so much in this live chat that is so good. It's really helpful. Yeah. Jane, if you are still there, help me send a reminder to Sheshe, Samia, and Co. and Helen, all the family members. I haven't seen them register their position yet. You are the first person here, so I don't want to spend too much time looking on my phone and try to remind all those family members. Sometimes they turn up, sometimes they have to be reminded. Even me too, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I never knew anything about this YouTube business before of this live stream and stuff like that. Sorry guys, I've had to close the window because the weather is good in England. Everybody's mowing their lawn. I think I might need to put the fan on actually. Where is my fan? Sorry guys. Because I can't open all the windows because the lawnmower is just buzzing outside. Sorry guys, bear with me. Auntie Mabel is here. It's hard to know how best to set this thing up until you actually start doing it. Yeah, I just need to put the fan on. Yeah, I've got the fan now. I've got the fan. So yeah. Oh wow, Sister Martina. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And Bosse, thank you. Thank you for joining us today again. Oh, Bosse is my old girl, one of my best friend from secondary school. So yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. Right. Yeah, we are just going to dive into it because I know a lot of people are busy. I don't really want to keep this for too long today. I want us to be able to finish 6 on the dot. So yeah, right. If any of you that are here, thank you, Ebo Niger Mama, for coming. I appreciate your dedication despite the Nigeria debacle, and all of you journey from Nigeria. I appreciate all of you, and even all over the world, wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate all of you. So, if you are just joining us, please hit the like button. It's very important. It creates more awareness. And those of you that are watching this as a playback, please always remember to hit the like button. Apparently, it's very important to YouTube. So it shows that the topic is being liked so that it can be promoted to more people. As you know, that's part of the aim of my platform, is to promote all these topics and to all these discussions so that many of us can learn from it. So as I was saying, so if any of you is either a senior and a firstborn daughter, a firstborn son, or your husband is, or your partner is, or your friend is, if you are not a first child, a firstborn or a first child in your family, but either your partner is or your husband is, or somebody, a close friend who is, I'm sure even you are a sibling, you're a sibling of a firstborn. I know you can be an only child, obviously. Not many of us are only child in Africa, where if our parents can help it. So you must have experience of technical problem. Oh, are you? Luana, you're having technical problem. I hope you have been able to sort it. I hope the technical problem is not from me because no other person has reported it. So I hope it's going well at my end with what I'm saying. Look okay here. So, right. So if as a sibling of the firstborn, well, obviously you must have experience of either your firstborn. This is a disclaimer, first of all. Not all firstborn have this issue. So that was why the topic is it a blessing or is it a curse? So, and Ebo Niger Mama, I've got your hot water today, but it's very warm in the UK. I'll see I've got both hot water and the room temperature water in the glass as well. So whichever one I can use, I will use both of them. So, right. what I'm trying to say, as we all are here, we must have, even if you don't have a first-hand experience. I, for one, am the first daughter to my mom. So I can speak from my point of view. And my husband is the firstborn of 10 lovely children. So I have experience of from both sides. All right, Christinovo, thank you for joining us. So I have a good experience, life experience to share from. And I also happen to be, okay, obviously, like I told you guys, I'm from a polygamous home. So I also have eldest brothers and older sisters as well from my dad, and also my senior brother as well as the firstborn son of my mom. So I have a wide variety of experience. So but what I'm going to tell all of you today, even if you're not the firstborn, you still know that you have experience of what is going on. So first of all, before I start dealing with the question, let me just quickly trash it out there, because some people said I should be in the beginning of the conversation. I should just lay out the points so that people can start joining the conversation later. But just keep your thoughts coming, keep your conversation coming in the chat. I will look at them as I go along. So, Christinobo, if you are there, please help me send a reminder to the group that Auntie Mabel is live. I hope you are still there. I don't know whether you just register and you are busy. I know you have a young daughter, so you can be very busy sometimes. So if you are there, help me do that quickly, please, because I don't want to be staring at my phone when I'm meant to be talking to the audience, because I know a lot of them are meant to be here, but I haven't seen quite a few of them yet. They might be busy. They might watch it as a playback. So anyway, as a firstborn, I think, obviously, like I always try to do, I want to start from the birth of the firstborn child. Like, when I know my daughter is the eldest one of my three children. So I have a daughter first and the two boys, and the two men, they are all men. They are all women and men now. A woman and a man now. So like when I used to say, oh, after all, you are the eldest and all of that, sometimes she always used to say, you know, like when we are doing things for the younger brothers when they were babies, then I would say, oh, you got a better dad. You got more of our attention. Like, obviously, when she was the first child, the only child, she got okay, this is the general thing anyway. The first children in the family, either you're the first son or the first daughter, you always get so much attention when you're a baby. But unfortunately, you don't really appreciate it, or you don't really remember it, the time you are being looked after so well, and probably you get the best dedication, you get the best first day party, everything is best, because when the subsequent children start coming, sometimes some parents don't even bother to do any of those things anymore. But unfortunately, the first child doesn't really have the experience when those things are happening, because they are just babies. Obviously, some home, I know the first child, actually, I'm just looking at the positive first now. So obviously, maybe you are the first child, they always want the best for you. And they will always say, oh, maybe like the best school. They try to do their best to put you in the best school. They put you in the, do everything and maybe give you the best pocket money and stuff like that. But it's not always like that. There are circumstances as well. On the other hand, there are circumstances as well when the eldest son or the eldest daughter sometimes can be made to almost be like a deputy dad or a deputy mom to the rest of the siblings. You know what I'm trying to say? Almost like the deputy mom or deputy to the rest of the siblings, the younger siblings. Because, for example, you could be the eldest son, and maybe especially these are like if you watch my video when I did interview with Jennifer, that was the same thing she was saying there in one of the videos, that I think the poorer people who are more deprived, tend to, this get child syndrome tend to happen more. They tend to focus on the boys more. But also for the firstborn is the same thing, especially those from poorer family, maybe more deprived family. They tend to, you can be sometimes overlooked. So, for example, maybe if the parents are really struggling, let's say, for example, the parents lose their job or they don't really have a good job. I know sometimes when we are looking at these statistics, when we are looking at this topic, people just look at themselves or probably their circle of influence, the friends they have. But we should always learn to look beyond that. So most people from poorer background, I'll come to the chat in a minute. Thank you very much. I can see some of you are leaving chat there. That's very good. I appreciate that. So leave more chat. When I finish these few points, I will go to this chat so that we can discuss around the chat. So for example, there are cases where the firstborn son, let's say for example, the father lost their job and there's no proper income in the home, or they were struggling from the beginning. Let's say they are from poorer background. They might be living in the village, and I don't know these days, although even when I was growing up, my dad was really a big farmer. He was able to put 5 of us in the secondary school at the same time, and some of us were even in the boarding school at the same time, from just rice farm, yam farm. Most of the yam, he never used to even say that yam, but rice was the main thing people used to grow those days in Esa. And not everybody was really doing, to be honest, not everybody was doing it as much as he was doing. So I can understand why some people will live in the village, but yet they might not really have it's just like us as well. You might go to school with the same people, and at the same time, you all come out, you are not everybody get the job or do well in life. But also the farmers then in the village, not many people were really doing well. I mean, do the farm work as much as they do and get good income. But even some of them who get jobs, some people might get maybe job that is not really well to do, and they even lose their job. So in that case, the firstborn son at a very early age might actually already start taking responsibility, might even be sent out to go and do some odd jobs to start providing for the family, which can be very bad. In those cases, that's the area where I would say it might become a curse to be the firstborn son. And that could just carry on. By the time that firstborn son even gets to time to go to secondary school, they might just say, oh, you have to go. You can't go to the boarding school. Can't afford, obviously, if they can't afford food, they can't even afford boarding school fees. So you have to go to a day school. And that can be a very big burden on the firstborn and the first daughter or the first son. For example, he's already going out to do jobs. If you are the first daughter, it could still be the same thing. Your mom might have a shop or might be selling in the market. So you are the one who's the one who is going to be helping your mom in the market. Maybe that kind of person, that kind of a daughter might even be missing school on market days. Or when they close from school, they go straight to the market to support the mom. Or maybe if they are the boy, they're already going out to do odd jobs to support the family. When they close from school, they are going to do odd jobs Saturday and Sunday that they should be resting or doing, especially Saturday when they should be doing their homework or studying. They are doing odd jobs. So that could even just carry on that they might not do well in secondary school. Some of them might not even go to secondary school, because even secondary school, even if it's still day school, those days, I'm old school, so I'm talking from my experience, my days, my time. And I know it still happens today in the rural area. So I know majority of us now living in cities. So I still go, when I go home, I still go to the village. My husband is from a village in Esako, and I enjoy going to the village because it's very quiet and peaceful. But when I see the life they live in the village, it just brings me back to what was happening in my time. So some of these elder brothers might not even go to secondary school, because secondary school, you still have to pay school fees. Even secondary school these days, the state one, you still have to pay some level of school fees. So some of them will even say, oh, we can't afford to send you to secondary school. Go and learn mechanic or vulcanizer or carpentry, one of those trades. And even the girl might not even learn any trade, might just be helping the mom in the market or whatever trade the mom is doing. And especially when the mom just have a baby, and she will just become the deputy mom. So she will be one on market days. There used to be tradition those days that in primary school or secondary school, some market days, some children, some daughters never used to come to school because it's their duty to go and help in the market. So you understand what I'm saying? So those people might even end up not even go to secondary school. Like I'm trying to say, it might have been that in my time, but it's still happening in a lot of rural areas. And there are a lot of, we might think we might only have knowledge of what goes on in the city, or a lot of people are abroad now and all of that. That's only about 20, at most 40% of the population in Nigeria who live in the cities, or even in Africa as a whole. So the 60% still live in the rural areas. So these are the people I really want us to be thinking about. I want us to be voice to those voiceless ones. So if any of those people are in your family and in your life, you should still know that thing is still, obviously you'll be aware that those things are still going on. So that's when it can become a cause. And such first daughter or first son might just end up going to get married at a very early age, because obviously, especially the daughter, the son might end up not going to school, secondary school, and might end up doing a trade, and that responsibility will just still carry on. They will continue to fend for their younger sisters, young siblings, all the other, and those are the poorer ones too that don't have knowledge of family planning. They might even end up having 10 or 5, 8 or more children. So the more children they have, the more responsibility for this elder daughter or elder son. Yeah. So let me try and go on the comment on the chat now, please. Right. Thank you, Christy Noble. Thanks for doing that for me, for putting the reminder there for me. Then Ebo Najamama said, I'm third. I know what my sister is passing through as a senior in the house. Thank you very much. That's true. You see what I mean? Even if you are not the senior, you can see what your senior one is going through. Lean on me. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, my friend, my dear friend, my honorable friend, Bosse. Thank you for coming. Like I told you last time, these are the kind of friends you need to keep for life. Me and Bosse have known each other for over 40 years, and we met each other in secondary school, boarding school. Yeah, and we become friends. There are times we lost touch, but we searched high and low to find each other. So we found each other a few years ago and we reconnected. Thank you very much for coming. See the big grin on my face, remembering my old friend. Those childhood days, those secondary school days, they are the best. They had their own trials, but it's a good time, good times. Some good times and some awoko times. I know some of you don't know what awoko is. When you so say awake at night to study, to read, and read, to pass exam. So Boss said, firstborn can be a blessing or a curse depending on the situation and family background they are born into. That's true. Like I just analyzed, it's like you are just summarizing what I said. Thank you, Boss, for that. Then Ebo Najamama said, first child has a lot of benefit, at the same time a lot of responsibility. Yeah, that's true. One of the benefit people always think about, especially in Africa, when you are the firstborn son, the first thing people think about is inheritance. Is that the firstborn son will always be the one to inherit. If the father have like a house, they will be the one to inherit the family house, or they might be the one to inherit the landed property or stuff like that, or a bigger portion of it. Some people are becoming sensible now, which I think can cause a lot of trouble, especially when the whole land is given to the firstborn son, or even especially when it's a polygamous, it can be a big problem. But some people are becoming sensible now. Like my father-in-law, he actually shared his land for the male children before he passed, and even my dad to share his land for the male children before he passed as well. So that can be very helpful as well. But obviously in Esan land, the man, I always have to throw the Esan culture in there, don't I? Any of you from Esan here, give me a thumbs up. So yeah, so even in your culture, even if you are not Esan, you are from Nigeria or Luana. How is it done? I know you where are you? Where did she say she's from again? I can't remember. Your husband is from South Africa, I definitely remember. But you have to remind me if you are not still having technical problem, remind me where you are from. So you tell us your Obodo Imbo life, of your Imbo style. So even we have I can experience what they go on here. I can say that a bit later if we have time. Yeah, so that inheritance can also be a cause sometimes for the firstborn son, especially when people might start fighting you because they think you are going to inherit all your father's land or property, especially if they are rich in the village sense. Yeah, or even in the city as well. If the men are not sensible to make their will or share, I think these days people don't even, because some family members can fight over the will and disregard the will. Yeah. So right, let me try and see what all of you are saying again. Yeah. Ebo Najama said, at times the firstborn son will be asked to drop out of school so he or she can join the parents to take care of the junior children. Yeah, younger children. Yeah, definitely, that's true. Then Christine Obo said, firstborn has a greater benefit, and at the same time, if he or she has plenty siblings, wahala, that's true. Oh my God, Chrissy, you nailed it. It's true. It's when they have plenty siblings. Remind me a story about having bigger siblings. How it can be, all of you will know as well. You remind me later to share experience of how the older, if you have so many siblings, how it can be a big wahala. Wahala dey plenty, responsibility everywhere, especially when the siblings are not hard working. Oh, Christy, you just summarize what is in my mind. Definitely. Yeah, especially when they are not hardworking. All they want everything, brother, 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 or sister, sister, sister. Especially if you are in the city or you're no Bodo Imbo, oh my goodness, you're in big trouble. Even Najamama said, my father, as first son of the family, went through a lot. Yes, sacrificed a lot, even sacrificing me to stay with his mother. I know, yeah, share. If you want to hear that story, it's really touching story. You can go to Ebo Najamama's name is written there. Just check that name on YouTube. If you need to hear her story. And she's a disabled mother now, but she wasn't, she's on wheelchair now, but she wasn't disabled at the time when she was young. Till she started being disabled about in her teenage years. Yeah, so yeah. So God, you need to check out her story. Yeah, it's really, really a experience of how even you, the children of the first son, can also be part of the sacrificial lamb in some cases. Yeah, right. Yeah. Then Bosse again said, we had an experience why the first son and the first daughter of okay, we had an experience why the first son and the first daughter of very large family of about 45 children were given the best education that was available at their time. Yes, it's true. That happens sometimes. Yeah, when you have large family like that, the first son and the first daughter in some cases can be given the best education, and by the time you start featuring down to the younger ones, the pulse will now be depleting. So the parents will be saying, go and meet your brother, go and meet your sister. And meanwhile, those ones are not even strong, standing enough financially to help those younger ones, and you will just be left in the lurch. And sometimes the middle ones in that kind of huge family can really suffer. Yeah. But you came out all right, so don't worry. I know your case. Yeah, you were made to go and live with your auntie, isn't it? Amen. Yeah, but God still saw you through. Yeah. Mm. Christine said, understand you very well, ma. Yeah, it is happening today in some family. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When I was talking about rural areas, yeah, I think sometimes many of us just judge by the city and our life because we're educated and probably we didn't. Yeah, things are a bit different for us, but it's still happening. It's still happening in a lot of places. Yeah. Then Boss said again, like you said, the first son inherited so much at the demise of our dad, and up to today he is still collecting rent on late dad houses solely. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh Nelly, Mrs. White Lion herself is in the building. You are welcome. That's another Americana sister here with us. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Uju. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, thanks for joining us, all of you. Yeah, so Luana said, thank you for this topic. I am second born of two. My husband is first. Oh, sorry. Luana, you say your husband is firstborn of 11. I'm European, he's African, so very different experience, especially because his siblings are half sibling. Oh my goodness, trouble. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it can be a big problem. Yeah, thank you all for coming. So please leave your experiences. Those of you just join us, please give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Yeah, and please engage in the chat. The topic today, you already saw it in the thumbnail and the title. Yes, let me try and remember the right terminology they use on YouTube. And on the title is the plight of the firstborn daughter or son. Yeah. So, and even those of you, I know some of you are lucky enough to be in the middle or the last born. My last born was here earlier on. I know she's always busy at this time. Jane is the last one of our family. So yeah. So, but those of us who are firstborn daughters or sons. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the inheritance thing is a big thing in Esan land, and especially in Edo State. I know Bosa is not completely Esan, but I think you grew up in Ebute Meta, which is outskirts of Esan. That's why you can speak Esan. Your mom is almost Esan. Ozala is almost Esan. So yeah, I really need to do more with those Edolites. I want to try and form a club of all of these Ora, Esako, Bini. Even the Bini don't join, or with the minority in Edo State, the Bini, they see also as the grandfather of Edo State. They don't have time for us, the small ones. So anyway, yeah. Okay, Jane, thanks for joining us. Agatha Victorious, more grace. Oh, wow, Agatha, well done, my beautiful sister. Oh, yes, my sister, my Esa sister, Bodia, well done, welcome. Those of you just joined us, please hit the like button if you can see it on your gadget. They said it's very important. It helps to create more awareness. Thank you very much, my sister Agatha, for joining us. Obulu Obohia. Right. So yeah, I've spoken a bit of my language there, You can take the girl away from Mesa, you can't take the son away from the girl. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I have to keep speaking this dialect because otherwise I'm promoting if I'm not speaking it enough. Oh my dear Lydia, Obohia, another Esan sister, Obohia, Uju, all of you that tell me welcome in your language if you can write it. I know there are a few Igbo sisters there. All of you have to do some language lessons today. You can't come to Auntie Mabel's class without doing a bit of your language. Those of you who can say anything in your language, say welcome to me in your language or say hello in your language. Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, thank you. If you cannot, I understand. No pressure. I don't want you guys running away. Say next time she's going to force us to say something in our language. I wish it's a live class. I know some people can speak more than they can write. Oh, Udewo, that's really good. That's good. Yeah, thank you. Uju, thank you. Right. Let me try and read. Oh, wow. Kedu, thank you. Well done. You see, there's a challenge there. All of you keep the language, keep your dialect coming. Let's throw a bit of it in there. Oh, wow. Oh, Bibiche. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. You see, now I'm in trouble and I can't read. It's a shame. I think I need to find out how to do StreamYard so that I can bring you guys on the voice so you can join. Thank you very much. I'm really impressed. All of you, well done. Thumbs up for all of you practicing your dialect on Auntie Mabel. I will have to take note of that and call you Bibi and call you later on so you show me how to say that properly. Yeah? Thank you. Right. Let me just see what some of you are saying. Yeah, thank you, Jane's Diary. Thank you. Giving me a clap there. Oh, wow, Uju, I'm firstborn daughter and my husband. Oh, my goodness, combination. It's the same with my husband. I'm firstborn son for my mom, but not for my dad. Yeah, but my husband is firstborn of 10. So I have a lot of personal experience. We see after when it's 40 minutes to go for about 10 minutes to go quarter to, I will share a life story how from my husband's experience. And also I'll give you guys a word of advice. Those of you who have firstborn son, firstborn daughter, how you can, after you have tried the what they call the black tax. I think some of you know that, where sometimes you try to drag your siblings along to drag them up so you don't become the blind, a one-eye king among the blind. Sometimes they can pull you down. That's what Oprah Winfrey and something Noah, what's his name again? And that South African young man. How can I forget his name? He's very popular. So that's what they said they call the black tax. So you have to be careful that the black tax don't pull you down and in an attempt to try and pull people up. So I will say something about that as soon as possible. Yeah. So yeah, let me read your comments again. Uju, how was your experience? I hope it hasn't been so tough. Luana said, I think it is a question of organizing one's family depending on the financial situation. Definitely. You try, but there are some people you can't just organize, my dear. There are people in an attempt to organize them, they start organizing your life. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm laughing. I know it's not a laughing matter, but you those who know me know that sometimes humor is the best way to deal with this kind of things. Yeah, laughter, they say, is the best medicine. If you don't laugh about some certain situation, you will cry. Yeah. Victoria Saga, very interesting subject. Thank you. Lydia say hello, everyone. Thank you. Uju said, as firstborn daughter, I see myself as the second mother to my sibling. Definitely. Sometimes you are meant to do that. Yeah, as firstborn daughter. Okay, you have done that. Bibi say, you are so right. Great topic, but I am the firstborn. And for me, my parents expect so much from me than my eldest for you. Okay, no, okay. So for me, okay, maybe you wanted. Oh, you are the last born. Okay, sorry. Let me reread that again. Yeah, you are so right. Great topic, but I am the last born, and for me, my parents expect so much from me than my eldest for you. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That can happen sometimes. I think. Please, if you've just joined, you are welcome. Can you hit the like button for me, please? Apparently, it's important. It's important to create momentum and for YouTube to start recognizing me. And you, all of you, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Oh, yeah. I know some people don't mind, so they don't know how to do it, but you know, Auntie Mabel is still pushing to the finishing line. That's it. Where I have to keep doing this live stream. But I enjoy the topics too. But I mustn't stop. I can't stop. I enjoy it, except you guys don't want me to do it anymore. So yeah. So if you can, please get your friends and families, promote my channel, please, on your channel so that I can get there. Yeah. I have to keep pushing until I get there. Right. Yeah. That thing you said, Bibi, is true. Sometimes the last born or whoever, it could sometimes be whoever is whoever they feel is well to do, you become the social security and welfare to everybody in the family. So sometimes the last born, if you are the one, especially if you are the one that happen to be in Obodoyibo, so people feel that, oh, you are there now. We supported you. Even if they didn't really pay the money to help you, one way or the other, they will feel, oh, God sent you there. Even some of them didn't support you. Some supported you, expect you to pay the ransom forever, never to finish paying for it, for them supporting you. But others, they might never support you. They say, oh, God sent you there so you can help us. So that can be there too. So it's not always the first or the firstborns that suffer. Whoever is in the family that is able, that is financially able, you become like the meat ticket to everybody. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Luana, you said mercy. Anyway, I can't read the rest of them. I'm not even going to try. Oh, wow. James Dari, thank you. That's Portuguese. Okay. Hola. Yeah, I think when I went to Spain, I heard that word. Hola, hola. Yeah. All right. Oh, wow. Trevor, that's another word. You see, thank you for keeping all your dialect coming. Yeah, thank you, Bibi. Definitely, Auntie. Thank you. Christy said again, but for me, I would advise any number of born baby to be hardworking and don't spend on others and don't depend on other siblings. uh, my take though. It's true. Yeah, they shouldn't. I'm not advocating for it. Nobody should really depend on the other's child. Everybody should work hard for themselves. I think parents, this is what I think. The reason why I'm saying this now, we must not repeat the mistakes of our parents. Our parents, we might be lucky, come from a family where we were not labored with this black tax of taking responsibility for the rest of the siblings, whether we are youngest, whether we are the oldest in the family. But we should make sure that we don't repeat it among our children. We should nurture our children and make sure they are independent in their own right and they are able to do things. So and start teaching them financial literacy from the very early age, because sometimes, really, those of us in Obodo, but that's another mistake we are making. We just spoil our children, rotting with everything. We give them everything. We think we are being. Oh, some people will say, "Oh, my, what I never had, I want to give it to my children." They spend money on toys and things the children don't even need. They play with a toy 1 minute, the next day it's become an old toy. So we really have to start thinking wise from the beginning to start really empowering our children. And if we're instead of wasting that money on necessary toys and designer clothes, that you can imagine some of us buy designer clothes for children who are babies and they wear it for 2 months and the feet or they've grown out of it. They grow very quickly at that. Even from when they are toddlers, they just grow until they get to teenage years or even till they become adults. So sometimes those designer stuff, and sometimes we get complacent because we see the way the white people are. Oh, sorry, Luana. Some of the people around us are raising their children. Sometimes we feel, oh, we don't want our children to suffer. We have to balance it. I'm not saying we shouldn't give to our children, but be mindful. Rather, put that money away for them, especially those of us in America that borrow a lot of money for education. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let me go back to the comment. I meant to say I'm the last born. Yeah, yeah, Bibi, you said so. It was me that was reading it wrong. You were right. You said the last born. Auntie Baby was focusing on firstborn. I reread it again. Thank you. In my own case, I'm a fourth born of a family of five, but the expectation of my family from me is something I cannot even explain. Yes, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, dear. Yeah, I understand. It's true. Especially when you're Bodo, but people think everything is rosy here. They think once you get to US or DC or whichever airport you land, you start picking the dollars. Right. Yeah. Christy said, oh, Amedio, this welcome in my language. And sometimes, can you guys say what the language it is? Because James Diary said it was house or Portuguese. If you say what language, that would be helpful for Auntie Mabel. So that next time I start trying to remember. Because I want to form a language club. Because now we have Zoom all over. There's no reason why we cannot support and speak the language to our children. If you don't have people around you that speaks it, you can connect on Zoom or through WhatsApp or whichever. Yeah, thank you all very much for coming to support me. I really appreciate your presence and your engagement in the chat. And if you have just joined us, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit it. Yeah. So yeah. Nelly said, but when it comes for inheritance, they say, oh, it's first son. Yeah, it's true. Don't even think of their I think that's another thing. Especially let me don't even start me when you say they are male children, girls and boys children. When it comes to inheritance, they remember you're not a male child. But when it comes to expenses, if they want to get married, sister, can you please bankroll my wedding, please? I didn't even know what that word bankroll means. Somebody said it in Nigeria. That also some person is the one bankrolling their wedding. I say, oh my goodness, well done. Or they can start planning. They tell you, oh, sister, we've made the budget. When it comes to burial ceremony or any ceremony or wedding ceremony, they will start giving you a bill of 3 million, as if you are the one who asked them to go and do what they want. Oh yeah, thank you, Lou. And it's Trevor Noah. Yes, is the guy name. Yeah, we talk about yeah. They actually talk about the black tax. His mom said he should go and should fly. He doesn't want the black tax to hold him back. So that gave him opportunity to be where he is today. So yeah, I'm not saying we should be selfish. We can still help people, but don't do it. Don't overdo, because some people you are even happy. You'll be surprised when you visit home, they're even living more comfortable than you. Or even when you leave city, you are in the city, you go to the village. They just depend on you. They just fold their hands. They don't want to do anything. Empower them. Encourage them. Teach them to fish. And tell people you don't give people fish. You don't give them money to pay their rent. You support them to earn money or to do a business that will earn them money to pay their rent. Some people will move into a house. They will not even think of, the rent will be due in a year's time. I start putting money aside. In the UK, that's what we do. Or at the end of the month, you are getting your wages. You are splitting all the bills and how to pay it. Right. Oh, James Darry said, like me, I am the firstborn. BB, correct. BB, correct. It happens to me too. Oh. Are you the firstborn? You are not the firstborn. Okay, BB was the lastborn. I don't know. You are saying you are the firstborn. It happened to you too. You might not be the firstborn. Also, it still happens as well. We understand that. Thank you. I'm not sure if you were trying to say you are the lastborn. Jane, yes, exactly. James Darry said, yes, exactly. Would you say, thank God? Excuse me, guys. Thank God some families are well off and do not depend on the firstborn financially, but the emotional need can be very stressful. Thank you very much for that point. That's another point I actually I forgot to mention. Thank you for reminding us of that as well. The firstborn sons are problem solvers for the family. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Even the firstborn daughters, the emotional stress as well. You are really right. You are right. Yeah. Exactly, it's pointless. Yeah, Jane said exactly, it's pointless. It's true. Yeah. Luana said, you are right, Uju. Yes, the emotional stress is another thing, even when their family are well to do financially. Some of the brothers, some of the sibling brothers and sisters will mismanage even the opportunities. Some will not even take the opportunity to go to school properly. Even when they are there, they see stressing you out. They are getting into trouble left, right, and center. My parents did a lot for their make kids. A lot of emphasis were placed on the first son and daughter. Yes, it's true, Nelly. Yeah, that's true. Uju, firstborns are role models to theirs. Yeah, that's another pressure. Thank you. That's another pressure you've mentioned. Yes, you're always made to be, oh, you are the first one. You need to give a good example. And so much pressure will be put on you that you can't even live your life anymore. And sometimes you are the guinea pigs that they practice on, we parents, no, me included. Me included. The firstborn is always a guinea pig. We practice our parenting skill. And sometimes by the time we start getting to the second, third, and fourth, or whatever, those who have more than two or more than three, like myself, I have three. So some of them, by the time we start getting down the line, their emotional capacity parenting, they just start becoming very relaxed and don't really take it seriously anymore. So the emotional stress will not be on the firstborn son to try and set the siblings right or get them on the right track. Dari, you deserve it, Mama. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and Lina said, Miss Mabel, Miss Mabel. I know that's what you call me, Miss Mabel. Please don't get me started with this topic. I know it's true. Sonia, welcome. I know you work on Saturday. You always try and present whenever you can. I know you always watch it as a playback. Hello, Auntie Mabel and everyone here. I'm the first daughter of my family right now, and it's not easy. So I think on the first boss, so you need to form a club and support each other. We need emotional support. Boss has said, though the third in my mother's line, the burden of the family has been greater on me. It's true, because that's why I said that's what boss said. I know your experience. You even have your mom stayed with you for so many years because the rest of them didn't step up before she finally passed. I think you said your mom lived with you for 20 good years. That's honorable. Yeah, and I give your hand to your husband as well, because some husbands will put up with it. Yeah, and I think you are sensible as well. Sometimes with the daughters, if her parents is living with us, we need to be able to balance it, the needs of a wife and the mother and of a daughter. It's tricky to balance all three in the same household under the same roof, but it's doable. Oh, Amoya, don't worry. I miss a lot. I bet to rewatch. Yeah, sorry. I felt because of network. Okay, I left because of network connection, interaction, and was busy with work. I understand, Omoya. You can always watch it back as a playback. And thanks all of you. If you've just joined, please give it the like, hit the like button. Yeah, it's always very important. And anyone that is watching this as a playback, I know if you are endeavored to watch it to this point, if you haven't subscribed to Auntie Mabel's channel, please subscribe. You can see my subscriber count is heading towards the 1,000, slowly but surely. But YouTube is so silly. Sometimes when I go to the back office, it's just going up and down like yo-yo. 1 minute is up, the next minute is down. I don't even know what they are doing. I've given up. I just want to do my thing. I just want to enjoy myself and just do the live stream because everyone seems to enjoy it and I enjoy it as well. So yeah, I just want to do what I do. Whenever I get there, I get there. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. It's like this little club, this Saturday club we meet together. I think it's good to be able to share ideas together, especially this kind of topics, because when you just do one minute, 10 minutes video, at most 20 minutes video, it doesn't really do it enough justice. So people can't really interact with it properly. So I'm really glad that you guys are turning up to support me. Thank you all very much. So yeah, like I was trying to say, yeah, and another thing, the point I actually want to raise, sometimes when you are the eldest son or the eldest daughter, especially when there are very many behind you, I think the misunderstanding is always, if you start helping like the first three that is next to you, the younger ones might feel left out, might feel oh, brother or sister doesn't care about us. So because that was the issue in my husband's family. So there was a day we have to have a family meeting when we went to the village. I told all of them, I said, you guys know you're not fair on your brother. How can you expect number 1 out of 10 to now help number 9 to number 10? The 9 people underneath him, it's not possible. It's only one person. He also got his life to lead, you know. He's got his own expenses. So you are being unreasonable. So this is things we have to stay having the dialogue. So let the ones you have supported also try and support the one under it. But I think it's just easy picking. When people are used to receiving, sometimes they find it very difficult to give. They just feel, oh, brother helped me. It's brother's responsibility. If brother gave me 100,000 to start a business, he should help number 5, 4, 6, 7, 8 to do the same thing. Why don't you stand too? Then you start helping the other ones. And two, when you are older, give responsibility. Sometimes the older ones, because we are so used to doing it, it become a norm to us. We normalize it. So we don't know how to delegate anymore. That's another thing I have to tell you guys. Jane is not here, my sister. I think she told me she was going to be busy today. She did present in the beginning. I don't know if she's gone. Like what I did in my family, we only fight for my mom. Thank God my mom is still alive. My mother-in-law is still alive. So what I did to my younger ones, I was there. I tried my best, myself and my husband. We tried our best to help both sides of the family. But now that I feel they are able, I told my immediate younger brother and my Aunt Jane, I said, well, mom is not your responsibility. Every month, you put something together to give to her. Me, I will only give to her when I feel like it. Because I told them, I paid my dues. So we should be assertive and be able to delegate. Sometimes we don't know how to delegate too. In my husband's family, the firstborn suffered the most due to apartheid, and the inheritance will be split between all the siblings. He is responsible for the parents' well-being and their burials and their burial though. Yeah, it's true. They do that. But in Nigeria now, it's shared though. Sometimes it's who have that they will ask to pay. Even if you're even the daughter, if you have money, when it comes to burial, they will say, I beg, come and look after. God bless you so that you can take care of it. The rest of the siblings, they will tell you to your face that they don't have, and you can't do anything about it. So, like I'm trying to say, let's dialogue with our siblings. Let's try and empower them. When you are bringing them along, be relation. I know there are some siblings that are difficult. You can't relate with them. I do understand that. Oh, Jane is still there. That's my special last born. But I'm just blessed with sister like Jane. She's very responsible. You know, I know some of you last born here are very responsible, but there are some last born who just become spoiled, who just you just feel, oh, I'm just being looked after. I'm being supported. You know, everything they want. Sister, brother, can you do that for me? When it comes to their wedding, sister, brother. Even when they have a child, sister, brother, you know. So everything. Like my mom, I told my mom, I said, I will give you when I feel like it. Like, for example, if she wants to buy bag or shoe, anything she wants to buy, or she wants to do any special, or when I just feel like it, Christmas or whatever, or Mother's Day and stuff like that. Or I ask her sometimes, she says, oh, I need this bag and shoes, so can I send me money to outdo it? But the month-to-month responsibility, I've delegated it. And I told them to their faces that I've paid my dues. Because I've been looking after them since I was 20, when I got my very first job, you know? So, yeah. Oh, Jane, sorry, I'm still here, Auntie. But drive, that's fine. Thank you, Jane's diary. I do understand. Yeah. So, yeah, about the inheritance, I think sometimes some families are very good. There are some tradition. I know some part of, as far back, I know a family those days from Robo when I first got my job in Robo. That when they die, they will say if they don't have, if like they have only one house or something, they will sell it and share the money around everybody. Or some people put it on rent. Those days they used to pay monthly rent. If there are 5 siblings or 6 siblings, the month of January is for that sibling, the rent is for that sibling. They share it. Everybody have a month where this rent goes to them. Some families are very good. They can dialogue and share things. But there are some families where you just go to the elder son. And the elder son too can have to take so much responsibility. And some elder sons are very sensible, who will say, okay, this dad's inheritance or whatever he got, we are going to use it to do the main part of the burial. It's your entertainment of your guests you only take care of, you know. Some people do that. Right, Uju, let me see what you just said. My firstborn daughter syndrome was so bad. Oh my God, I was like, mother head to my sibling. Yeah, that can be a problem. Yeah. When I got married and moved to America, I was calling home all the time. My husband had to remind me I'm married. Oh my goodness, that's so true. Don't you? That's so true. I think sometimes we normalize it because you've done it all your life. You've been like the deputy mom all your life. I take like when I got married to my husband, I tell all the family, I tell the siblings, I say, I'm the deputy mom in this family, but that's why I can have a voice. I'm the deputy mom, but I will speak up. At the same time, I will give you the fair treatment that you deserve. And especially the parents. The parents are my concern, to be honest. They are my most concern. The elderly parents, I feel they have worked so hard and suffered so hard for their children, for my husband or myself. So they are really my focus, especially when they are older. The siblings, I tell them, okay, if you need help, come with a plan. You need to come with a plan. You can't just come and expect, oh, that brother, oh, my rent is finished. What were you doing throughout the time? Didn't you know your rent is due in November? From January to November, what were you thinking of? Where did you think it? Because they say, oh, God will provide. When you start to talk to some of them, that really annoys me. I tell them, God will provide. God give you the sense to do something. God is not going to drop you from heaven. I don't think God is going to provide through me. You know? So we really need to have dialogue and set some of them straight. Yeah, James Darry, I understand you're driving. Christy, firstborn have to portray good character as role model to theirs. It's true, they have to, but they still have a life to lead. Yeah, and sometimes there's so much pressure put on them. And sometimes even some of the younger ones don't even care to follow the role model of the elder. If they are following the role model of the eldest one, ideally they should start providing. If your big brother, if your eldest brother is providing for number 1 or 2, when you try and stand firm, your big brother or big sister didn't bring their own wealth or their own knowledge or whatever their job or wisdom or their educational achievement from heaven. They work hard to get it. Whatever they have, they work hard to get it, didn't they? Yeah. So being a role model, we have to be careful. Those of you raising young children, this is a word for you. Don't put too much. Be firm, and show your children with love, but empower them. Whatever you are teaching them from a young age, empower them. And the same yardstick for this eldest one, also use the same thing. Make sure they learn to cook, they learn to clean. We did that topic last time. Whatever, God, there's another mistake we make. The eldest daughter become the slave in the home, become the deputy mom. The eldest daughter is always one. Go to the kitchen, go and cook, go to the market, go and do the grocery. If they are in our Bodo, they are the one that will do the grocery. They are the one that will pick the children from school, their siblings from school. They don't even have a life. When there is some program that they have to do after school, they will pull out because they know mom is at work, dad is at work. I'm the one that have to babysit. They become. I'm not saying it's good. It's good to have in-house babysitter when they are old enough, but do it with wisdom, please. Yeah. Oh, James, that a really interesting topic. Thank you, Luana. Even Esau sold his birthright to his brother Jacob. I think this topic was always around. It's true. It's been around from time of the immemorial, from time of the Bible. It's true. It's been around. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I hope I've covered all of it. So the part I really wanted to talk about in my rounding up is that when you are the first son or the first daughter, do your best to be a good role model to your siblings. Yes? And respect your parents, as we always try and do, but make your parents to understand that you are not the one. You will do your best and look after yourself emotionally. Don't let the younger one blackmail you emotionally. The emotional blackmail can be a big issue. They just say, oh, they send you there. There's my parents did that for you so they can look after the rest of us. Yeah, but when my parents sent me there, send you to the best university, you went, you studied. You didn't go there and waste the time and not achieve your best potential. So tell them as well, what do you want to do? It should be reasonable. It should be sensible what they want to do. If it's school they want to go, support them as much as you can, but don't let them believe it's free for all because you are in Abuja, you are in Lagos, or because they feel you got this very good job. that you now have to be the one that to supply everybody's need. There's no way. You don't have the capacity to supply everybody's needs. Oh, life with Adebeke. That's I think you are the one that is Adora. Yeah, bring firstborn. Bring firstborn is hard though. Oh, Stella, all of you are popping off now. So I'm really sorry. I don't like keeping the live streaming for too long. You might have to watch it. Thank you for supporting me. I do appreciate you. And I understand everyone is busy. Yeah, you might be busy with work or house chores. So we can never get your time right for everybody that will be suitable. This is the best suitable from our house so far. That UK and Nigeria time, we are almost the same. We are the same in summer, and the winter is only 1 hour. We are behind them, and the rest of you might just be waking up in US or some part of the world, isn't it? Some of you might be midday. So this is the best time I've found so far. Yes, you watch it at playback. Please, when you watch playback, leave me comments. Yeah. And if you are just here, hit the like button for me to be very helpful for me. And if you are watching a playback, also remember to hit the like button. Yes, it's true. Lean on me with Cristiano KK. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts really when they believe that they are they are our responsibility. Definitely. Yeah. Rara Evans, hello. How are you? I'm not sure. How did you get to hear of this? Hear of Mabel's channel? Please let me know. I like to get my new people. And if you are new, you haven't subscribed, Rara Evans, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000. Yeah, as soon as possible. And those of you who are here, please tell your friends and family to subscribe to Auntie Mabel's channel, please. You can see I'm crawling up there gradually. Sometimes it goes up, it comes down. I don't know what YouTube is doing to me, but yeah. And please continue to watch my videos. I'm still working on the watch hours. So yeah, like in conclusion, please, if you are the firstborn son or daughter, or even if you are the middle or the last born, and the rest of the family or your siblings or extended family, that's another one. So they are all turning you into their black tax, like Oprah Winfrey and what's that young man again? Trevor Noah said. So don't let them pull you down. We don't want to be one-eye king among the blind in our family. We want to support them, but do it reasonably and sensibly. So let them know that, okay, teach them to fish and not keep feeding them fish every day, please. So that's the moral of this story. So whatever your position is, I know it can be blessing, it can be a curse, but if people are turning to a curse for you, you have to take responsibility for your life and make them understand. Do your due diligence, give them the help you can, and but above all, educate them that you can't continue to bail them out. You can't beat their monthly wages. It's not possible. Everybody need to try and start on their own 2 feet. And emotionally as well, the emotional blackmail, keep an eye on that. Yeah. Rara Evans, you said I watch often. My fiancé is Asa. Oh wow. I'm African American. Oh wow. I hope you guys have subscribed. I'm seeing maybe you watch with another name before. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you, or you watch as a playback, obviously. Keep leaving me comment. I recognize your name now when I see, so I can recognize it. Thank you very much. We did some ASAM greetings and greetings from all our different languages and dialect before you joined us. Yeah, you will get there, sister. Oh, yeah, thank you, Nino. Christiana, you always encourage me. Yeah, I'm learning to just take it easy. I can't keep myself. Yeah, Ada said, you also feel you can't make mistakes because people are watching. Yeah, that's right. Forgetting you're also human. It's true. Yeah, tell them because you make mistakes, they don't have to follow your mistake. You're human. Let them know. They have a life of their own. We're not born the same day as them. So even we are twins, you're born the same day. Everybody have their own life and take their own responsibility for their own life. Yeah. That's if they want to fish. It's true. Many of them don't want to fish. If they don't want to fish, tell them to their face, I fish. That's why you're asking me. So if you don't want to fish, then sit there then and stay hungry and starve. You have to show tough love sometimes. I think sometimes in Africa, we don't know how to, Nigeria in particular, we don't know how to show tough love. And especially if their parents are still alive, they can use the parents as blackmail. The parents will start crying to you, especially the mothers will start crying to you. Oh, what will people say? Your brother is there, your brother is there, your sister is there. Eh? Especially when it comes to health matters, that even more difficult because they want you to be like the hospital bill. Especially some people even use our blackmail. They end up in hospital. They say, my wife wants to born now. They said they should come and pay 200,000 naira, and we don't have money to pay. And you'll be worried that if they go and lose their life or lose the baby, you'll be in big trouble, or you start blaming yourself. They use a lot of emotional blackmail. Yeah, Rara Ivan said he is firstborn. I get so angry. They look for him to help with everything. It is so unfair. I agree with you. Tell your husband to watch this my video. Oh yeah. Tell him to watch this video and learn from Auntie Mabel. Try and set them straight. Yeah. Stella said, being a firstborn is really challenging, demanding, and frustrating sometimes. All the same, God knew we are capable. I know you are capable, but look after yourself, dear. That's why Auntie Mabel is here. Yeah. I've lived there, I've done that. I have gray hair, you know, saying. Yeah, yeah. I have some experience. I'm in my 50s, so I know what I'm talking about. I have some life experiences. Just keep the dialogue going. I know some people are difficult to dialogue with. Sometimes some of the brothers don't listen, no matter brothers or sisters. I don't want to be sexist here. Some of them don't listen, no matter what you say. Oh wow, uncle. Our big daddy Saudi Agba is with us. Oh, thank you very much. I know someone like me, now I'm learning to join chat. I used to find it so difficult to chat, to type. You might have been here since maybe you have not been chatting. Right. Yeah. James Dari said, being a first is hard because when my siblings misbehave, I used to get the blame. And on top of that, I know as a child as well. I hope none of you are doing that to your children. Oh, those of you who still have young children at home, you know, my one are all adults now. They've left home. So yeah, I tried not to do that when my children were growing up. Yeah. So please, I know you know this part of the world, you're not even allowed to smack your children. Yeah. There are rules and regulations around smacking. But there are so many ways of raising children without really hitting them. And I always ask parents, did you like it when your parents really smack you? They will say no. But did it really change you? You just try not to get caught. You were still doing some naughty things you want to do. You just didn't want to get caught. That was the only thing. It was only fear it put on you. It didn't really change too much. I know there are some children that are very stubborn, though. I must say that, but sometimes smacking them doesn't solve the whole problem. Say, get support, dialogue with it, find a best way to. All children are not the same. There are very strong-willed children. Yeah. And Luana said, could we discuss views on having kids first or following? Okay. All right, let me say that. Could we discuss views on having kids first or following an education? Okay. So are you suggesting that's a topic? Send me an email. Go to my inbox and dialogue with me more detail and give me more ideas of what you think of going to having kids first or following an education. It's an interesting topic. Auntie Mabel has got a review on both of them. I did some study first in Nigeria, and I got married, came over here, and have children. Alongside studying in the UK, you have to study anywhere else. They don't accept a certificate back from Nigeria as readily as they should. So, but you have to study. Depends on if life give you lemon, make lemonade out of it. There's no hard and fast rule. We can discuss as a topic. It's a very interesting topic. Yeah, there are ways of managing it. If you have opportunity to go to school first, yes, by all means do. I'm going to try and be bringing this to a close now. I always feel bad. There are 20 people still watching, but please, those of you who joined later on, please go back and watch it as a playback. And Saudi Agbe, uncle, thank you very much. Boki and Sa, Wale. That's how we call an elder in Esan. Those of you who are not Esan. Wale and Jason, Boki and Sa. Yeah. I'm speaking, those of you who are not Esan, I'm speaking my Barakbo now. The topic is interesting. I'm watching with keen interest. The firstborn has much to carry. Yes, sir. Thank you. I understand. You are right, sir. Yeah. Rara Evans said they expect him to be at a certain financial status, but don't care. He has a whole family. Yes, yes, yes. Him being the first male child, he takes responsibility because his father is late. Oh, yeah, it's difficult. Especially when the father is late, some of them are still in school. It can be a very difficult balance to make because you feel bad that you want them to go to school. But some of them can take advantage too. Yeah, Jane is saying, Jane Dari is saying hello to Uju. I don't know if Uju is still here. Oh, she's still here. Oh, she responded hello to Jane. Thank you for all my Dynance Masterclass group for coming to support me. I really appreciate all of you. And all of you, I swear, wherever you are joining me from, I really appreciate all of you. It's really nice on a Saturday like this to have people, because there's nothing like having a live stream and no one is there to engage in it. Yeah. So Rara, yeah, I've just read that. Yeah. Uncle Saudi Agbe said the family can make the task bearable. Yeah, they can make it unbearable, isn't it? True. Would you say hello to Jane? And yes, Luana said yes. Just an idea for a topic for another time. Yeah, it's true. I would think about it and fit it into the right slot. Yeah. We'll find a time to put that into the right slot. Yeah, thanks for suggesting that idea. Luana, if I dare forget, just remind me. Auntie Mabel has got so much going on with work and everything. Work in UK is hard. This last week was very, very tough for me. I had some video idea I was supposed to film to put out during the week. I couldn't. Yeah. Oh, Mary Sty, thanks for joining us. Hello. And Saudi Agba said, I'm the first one of 31 children. That can make a whole village. Oh my goodness, sir. You might got a long work to do. Oh my goodness. There are I said, yes, they take advantage, but I nip it in the bud. That's good. Yeah, we have to try. Especially the kids that were, James, that especially the kids that were born here abroad. I think it's hard to educate kids over here. It is, but you have to do your best. Yeah, you have to do your best. Yeah. Just balance your Africa wisdom and the resources they have here, and always keep dialoguing. Don't just think only the African style will work here. You just have to try and balance the two things and have a community of people who think the same way as you. I know it can be difficult. Send them to Auntie Mabel school. Yeah, you are doing well. From Mary's Lifestyle. Sorry, Mary, always. I think I always say your name wrong, isn't it? Mary's Lifestyle TV. I've said it properly now, I hope so. Yeah, thank you. So, right, everyone, I'm going to be winding down. I don't want it to be longer than you're giving me a clap there, Mary's Lifestyle TV. Yeah, so I don't want it to be longer. Now, if you've just joined us, please give it a thumbs up. I know you have been very patient. Those of you who joined from the beginning, those who joined midway, those who joined towards the end, I understand you're all very busy. If you just joined, it's a very interesting topic. People are really engaged and it's something you can learn from. You can just go back and watch it as a playback. And if you are watching this as a playback, thank you very much for watching, and leave me comments in the comment section. And obviously give it a thumbs up all the time, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Rara, because they're ungrateful. I told them if they can buy expensive things without asking, not in trouble. Don't ask for things when you're in trouble. Okay, it's true. Some people just don't care. That's the thing. You have to put them straight. Thank you. Would you say thank you? James Dari said, oh, you're so humble. Oh my goodness, thank you. You guys are making that. Yeah, give a bow to all of you. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this chat and these discussions. Yeah. So please, yeah, hopefully we do another topic next Thursday. So where did I get Thursday from? Next Saturday? Yeah, I'm going to be winding down. I try not to let it pass whatever, past 20 minutes. Yeah, because some people will just look at it and say it's too long and we didn't want to watch, especially as a playback. When you're engaging in this, more interesting than when you have to watch it as a playback. So yeah, I'm just going to type thank you to everyone. Oh yeah, thank you, Christy. Make family member take it easy so that last one will not go and take for some time. Oh my goodness. Yes, so let them tell them you don't even have to take it that far. Just tell them what you can do and what you can't do. Yeah. So thank you all. And I'm going to type my goodbye now. Yeah. I want to log off before it turns 21 to 20, 21 minutes. I hope I can. Uh, yeah, bye everyone. I thank you very much. And I'm going to raise my glass to all of you. Yes, yes. That's my cheers, everyone. I thank you for joining me today. Thank you all very much. Oh, wow, good. I need to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And bye now. So, yeah, goodbye, everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone. So, I'm going to end the live stream now. Thank you for all your support. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye.